Hello, my name is Arnold, and you are welcome to my YouTube channel, Pawn to Pro, where we'll take you from beginner level in chess to advanced level. I am. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Today we'll be talking about the pieces summary. All the chess pieces that we learned, today we'll be summarizing the movement. Now take a look at the chessboard. This is the beginning of a chess game. This is how the chess pieces are set up. Starting in the corners are the strong pillars of the castle. The rooks. The rooks are always in the corners. Rooks move horizontally. Rooks move horizontally. Rooks move horizontally. Horizontally and this horizontally and this and vertically. That's how rooks move. Rooks do their best when the board is open and have open files. So rooks always operate on an open file, like the G file, the B file, the A file. Next to the rooks, riding into the castle are the knights. The knights. The knight's movement is always L-shaped. Two squares forward and one square to the left or right. So two squares forward, one, two, and one square to the left or right. Two squares forward and one square to the left or right. The knight is the only piece that can jump over other pieces. Its play is strongest from the center of the board, where it can attack most squares. So from the center of this board, this knight can attack this bishop, this rook, this pawn, this bishop, and this queen. Next to the knight are the bishop. The bishop. Positioned to be the trusted advisors to the king and the queen. So king bishop, queen bishop, king bishop, queen bishop. Each side has one bishop that always remain on the light square and one bishop on the darker square. So for the black pieces, it has one bishop on the light square and one bishop on the darker square. For the black pieces, they have one bishop on the light square and one bishop on the darker square, as well as the white pieces. The bishop's strength is that it can sneak behind enemy lines. It can sneak behind enemy lines. It can sneak behind enemy lines. So this bishop can sneak behind enemy lines and then capture this pawn. Next to the bishop stands the queen. The white queen always starts on the left square and the black queen on the darker square. The queen is the most powerful piece on the board. She combines the movement of the what? Rook and the bishop, traveling vertically and vertically and horizontally along fast and ranks as well as diagonally. So the queens move horizontally like a rook, vertically like a rook, and diagonally like a bishop. The last piece on the outer ranks is the king. The king is the most important piece in a game of chess. The player whose king becomes checkmated loses the game. King can move one square in any direction. One square left, one square right, forward, backward, diagonally as well. So king moves one square in any direction. In general, the kings remain protected during the first part of the game and usually join the fight during the end game. On the ring in front of the chess pieces stands 8 pawns of each color, 8 pawns. On a pawn first move, it can either move 1 or 2 squares forward, 2 square or 1 square. And thereafter, it can only move 1 square forward, 1 and 1. Pawn capture 1 square diagonally. Now, this pawn cannot capture this pawn because pawn capture diagonally. That's capture. And this will capture. This pawn capture. Pawn capture diagonally. Pawns are the least powerful on the board, but at the same time can make the difference between winning or losing a chess game. Small but mighty. So this is a setup of a chess board from white point of view. Most tournament chess will have numbers and letters for the files and the ranks and for algebraic notation, which we'll be doing very shortly. The chessboard is divided into queen side as well as king side. From white point of view, the light square is on the right hand and white queen is on the light square. So from white point of view, the queen side is on the left side, and for black side, the queen side is on the right side. Now let's go over some exercises or drills. In this drill, it is white turn to move. White is to capture one of black pieces on its move. So that observe the bull. Now, as we check this pawn as advanced, there is no piece in its capturing position. Knight as well. Knight moves. Two square forward and one square left or right. So there are no squares there. So we have to observe which of the white pieces can capture a black piece. This bishop can capture the knight on a6. In this drill, it's black turn to move. He is to capture one of white pieces on his move. So we observe all of black pieces. Which one of black pieces can capture a white piece? The knight. One square, two square. Drills continue. It is white turn to play. He is to capture one of black pieces. Let's observe all of white pieces. Which one of white pieces is attacking a black piece, or which one of white pieces can capture a black piece? This knight, this pawn, this knight, this queen, this bishop, this rook, this rook. Yes, rooks move vertically and horizontally. So this rook can capture this black piece on a5. White's turn to move. White is to capture one of the black piece. King move one square in every direction, so there is no piece that this king can capture. Pawn move one square forward and capture diagonally, and there are no piece here for no black piece for this pawn to capture. And queen moves vertically and horizontally like a rook, and diagonally like a bishop. So this queen can capture this pawn. More drill. It is black's turn to move. Black is to capture one of white pieces. So we check black pieces movement, rook, vertically and horizontally. There are no white pieces on our rook path. Knight, moving L shape. There are no white pieces in our knight path. King, one square. There are no white pieces. pawn moves forward and capture diagonally. So this pawn can capture the bishop on b4. Pawn takes b4. Another drill. This time around, we have to check if this bow is set up correctly to start a game. From black point of view, from black perspective, is this bow set up properly to start a game? White square is on the right, one. Ah, knight. The knight should be here and the bishop here. Same thing as well, the knight should be here and the bishop here. So this bow is not set up properly to start a game because they are interchange the bishop in the knight position. In this drill, we have to arrange the black pieces on the outer rings. The black pieces on the outer rings. But we always start the piece that have a highlighted square and move it until we get it in a position in our outer ring and set up our black pieces here. So the first piece that is highlighted is the knight, which is on g4. How does knight move? One square forward, two square left or right. So the knight is still highlighted, so move the knight again. So our knight is in position. The next highlighted piece is the rook. Rooks are always on the outer part of the chessboard. The next highlighted piece is the knight again. We move it to position. The next highlighted piece is this bishop, black bishop, or the bishop on a dagger square. Our next highlighted piece is the rook. Move the rook. Our next highlighted piece is the queen. Our next highlighted piece is the bishop, and then the king. So we have arranged the outer ring of our black pieces nicely while moving our pieces legally. In this drill too, we have to arrange our white pieces on our outer ring, moving the highlighted piece legally until we get them in position in our outer ring. And the first highlighted piece is the light square bishop. It is still highlighted, so move it. It's light square, it moves on one light square. So we are here. The next highlighted piece is this rook. Our next highlighted piece is the knight on c7. It is still highlighted. It is still highlighted. Okay. Our next highlighted piece is the bishop on a3. Knight. Knight should place here, but knight cannot move this way, so we'll move the knight this way. Queen. Our next highlighted piece is the queen. Queen goes on white square. The white queen goes on white square, so we'll move this way, and then we'll come this way. The knight now can come to its position legally. Rooks are on the outer edges, so we must move this rook to a1 square. So move this way first, vertically and horizontally, and then we'll move vertically. To the level of the king, move one square, and then one square. So we have arranged the white pieces in the outer ring. Our last exercise is this board set up correctly to start a game. From white perspective, let's check. The white square should be on the right. Yes, that's correct. Then from there, the rooks, the knights, your bishop, your queen on white square, and the king. Let's check black. Rooks, knights, bishop, the queen. Usually, sometimes both players have to check whether the pieces are set up correctly, not only white. Now, as you can see, the queen should have been here and the king here. So this board is not set up properly to start a chess game. So basically that's how all the chess pieces move. That was just a summary of the chess piece movement. On each of the piece, I have a video on it. You can learn it in detail. Join me next time as we talk about check and checkmate. Like, subscribe, and share this video. See you.